Hello, everybody. My name is Iris, and welcome to Black Ops 7 Zombies. I'm playing Black Ops 7 before I play Black Ops 6 on this channel, which is a little weird, but I'm sure it'll make a lot of sense coming up because I'm planning on doing the big video. But you know, until then, we have this, which is pretty cool. We got weapons and the loadouts and stuff. It's really bare bones right now, but you know how it is. We're gonna just go in here. Oh, this is also the beta, in case anyone's watching this in the fucking distant future. This is the beta, where everything is incredibly bare bones and there's like no content. And zombies really isn't that great right now, but I'm playing it anyways. I'm playing it anyways. I'm gonna turn down the fucking game because it is like actually deafening. This is the beta, as I've just said, and the beta it's pretty fire on the multiplayer side, I'll be real. They turned off skill-based matchmaking in like a specific playlist, and it's really fucking fun now, because you can actually do good and not get punished, which is it's just great. So on the multiplayer side, this beta's been pretty good. Now let's talk about the zombies. Okay, so we have Van Dorn Farm here. In order to turn on the power, we have to like shoot these things, which, I mean, it's not like a absolutely terrible, not an absolutely terrible power system at all. What is absolutely terrible are these fucking door prices. Look, 2K for this. We got 2K for this. And you want to guess how much this one is? It's 2K. It's all 2K. I really hope that when Ashes comes out in November, the door prices are not fucking astronomical, because holy shit, one of my biggest issues with Black Ops 6 is honestly the fucking door prices. Playing the Tomb is infuriating because every door, there's like a door that's like 2,500, and is like, dude, when I'm playing fucking Call of Duty Zombies, especially with like the current point system still being dog shit, you can't get enough points to like progress the map fast enough in the early rounds. I have to like fully optimize door spams, which is just not how I like to play zombies. I like to actually get my shit together. By the way, I'm still trying to get the level cap in the beta, and I have to do these challenges. Use equipment to kill 25 zombies, consume 5 gobblegums. You use a wall buy. Like, it's some weird shit. We're gonna go in. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I completely forgot that's a cluster grenade. I'm gonna just like throw this in here. Okay, so that didn't go in there. Oh no. It's fine. You know, it's actually insanely fine. Why am I running up here? Oh yeah, power. Here's the pack-a-punch. I can't use it yet. You must turn on the power first. I'm glad there's a power system in this game, finally. Black Ops 6 didn't have, like, fucking any type of power system, it felt like. Like, I think Terminus did. Yeah, Terminus did. But not any of the other maps, which was just fucking... Like, why? But yeah, this is Black Ops 7. It plays almost identical to Black Ops 6. The only big difference, to me at least, is, or at least in this beta, the only difference between this, like, Liberty Falls in terms of, like, survival is we have no tac sprint, which just makes the game feel so much smoother. And also, the game has just felt smoother. I don't know if Black Ops 6 felt bad by any means, but there is just like a sense of fluidity and smoothness that this game has that I can't really describe, and it could be purely placebo, right? Because I mean, almost directly after I do this, probably in the next few days, I'm going to start working on the playing every BO6 zombies video, and probably then I'll be able to explain it a lot better. But I'm just really hoping that, you know, we can just... If there is one thing I hope for Season 6 of Zombies, it's... Or Season 6 of BO6, zombies out content update is like, I don't know, do something about tax sprint. I do not like playing tax. I do not like tax sprint in BO6. It feels so intrusive to gameplay because the fucking all the zombies like speeds and stuff are balanced for tax sprint rather than normal sprinting, and it just sucks. It just absolutely sucks. I think we'll talk more about like how this game feels in late game. I need 1750 to get that peacekeeper off the wall because I need to buy a wall weapon. Which I'm doing all of my challenges and stuff because I want to get the level cap. I already said that. Because if I get the level cap, then I can get an operator or something that kind of looks like shit. But like it's a free operator, and I'll take anything free from Call of Duty in current year. Can I open this? I can. You can throw like lethals in here, and it like shits out a bunch of salvage. I mean, I'll take free salvage. You know, like I ain't gonna complain about free salvage. Especially in this game, they nerfed salvage drops, which is like kind of fucking crazy. Oh, it does not have my blueprint. I don't think zombie builds are in the game yet. Whatever. We have no attachments now. It's fine. But it's not counting to my wall buys. Do I have my other peacekeeper still? I do. I might just use this for 100 kills and then switch back to my other one. I'm gonna be behind on damage for a bit, but... Well, not damage. I'm gonna be behind on points because I just spent $2,000 on this peacekeeper with no attachments. That zombie just died without my influence. What the fuck? Maybe I shot his head off or something. Who knows? I have talking points about this game because I was like, I don't know what to fucking say with this game that I'm not already gonna say in the Black Ops 6 video. So here we go. First off, we already talked about how power works in this. It's the same system as it's gonna be in Ashes of the Damned, which is like the big map when the game launches. This thing, you shoot all the things off of it, goes to the power switch up there. Next up, we have Ravagers, which is the special round. When there is Vermin in BO6, this round we have these little fuckers who they're not super scary at the current moment, but once we get like past around 20 or so, these guys are kind of fucking vicious because I think they get a little faster and they spawn super fast. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. So that guy was glowing purple, and when they glow purple, that means they picked up a thing off the ground. Can this trash can open up? I want to throw something in you, bro. This little thing's called Chompy, by the way. I don't know why they give it a name. There we go. You can sometimes get really good stuff out of it, so I'm going to do that as frequently as possible for the first, like, I don't know, 15 rounds or so. I wonder if anything happens on round 15 that's going to make me not want to do that anymore. Who knows? So yeah, last time I had the Ravagers. Another thing about this game that is comparative to BO6, or I guess contrast really, is these visuals. Like, look at this. This game's fucking pretty. Like BO6, which is like a bunch of like, I don't want to say empty skyboxes, but like, it was kind of just sky. And like, of course, Reckoning took place almost entirely indoors. But comparatively to BO6, this game is fucking gorgeous. And also, you can't really tell in zombies, but there's like a pretty, especially when you play multiplayer, there's like a pretty big saturation boost as well. Which is actually kind of, you know, impressive. Considering fucking BO6 was already pretty well saturated in terms of like saturation. Like, I'm just trying, I'm so bad at talking right now. I kind of had to force myself to make this video because this beta goes away in like a few days, and I just wanted to get the video out of the way so I don't have to worry about it. This is mounting? I forgot you can mount in zombies. It's such a fucking weird and useless mechanic. Here you are, fucking asshole. Hopefully I can just fucking... Well, actually, let me get scrapped real quick. There's like a weird delay when you press the lethal button and it actually throwing the lethal that I kind of don't vibe with. There's just a dead fucking cow on the ground there. So when... Let's see if this... So I talked about the visuals. I'm just going over my fucking list. We'll talk about the box in a little bit. But the box in this game is really fucking good. Especially because... You kind of want to use the box a lot more than your normal weapon in this game because salvage rates, as I've said, are really nerfed. So you can't really upgrade your gun as early as you used to be able to. Which I think is just an overall downside to the game. I kind of like the freedom of playstyle that BO6 had. Yeah, sure, it was easy or whatever. But if you really care about difficulty in a PvE game, especially in a PvE game where you can kind of basically dictate how easy or hard it is with your with your own play style. It's just kind of like, I don't know why you're gonna complain so fucking much. Oh, there's also blue salvage now they can get. That's a ray gun on the ground. What the fuck? Oh no. Okay. I guess we're keeping the shitty Peacekeeper. So yeah, that trash can, we're not going to use it anymore probably. I don't know. But it can pretty reliably, at least once a game I've gotten it from the trash can. You can pretty reliably just get a ray gun. I hope that's in the final game, because I think that's really fucking funny. And if you don't want a ray gun, just don't use the thing. So I kind of hope they don't nerf that. That's really funny, in my opinion. That just how easy it is to get a ray gun. Especially because the chompy trash can thing is also on Ashes of the Damned. So you could potentially, like, get the... Oh, my challenge is done. Hold on. Is my Peacekeeper still on the ground? Looks like it. Thank God. I wanted my attachments. Any other thing I have to do? I have to consume Gobblegums. Which one of these current Gobblegums do I want to use? Let's use Soda Fountain.
Please don't rip out my fillings.
And I'm gonna use this. And I got Melee Macchiato. I'm very... I might need Quick Revive. Holy shit. I don't want. Do I want to do a ray gun game or do I want to do a normal game? I don't know. Oh, there's also a new perk. I'm gonna go grab the new perk real quick, actually. There's a new perk in BO7. It's called Wisp Tea. It is essentially, it gives you a little guy that kills zombies for you. Yeah, this little guy. And he just goes and runs around and do stuff. His augments are pretty good, but there's no augments in the beta right now, so it's kind of like... he's not very good in the beta. And I hope they nerf his base stuff in the full game, because it's kind of not worth it most of the time. But some of his augments are pretty sick, so definitely if you play the game when it comes out and the augment system's fully implemented, you'll actually be doing normal shit in there. Let's grab Quick Revive also, because I did take a shitload of damage. I'm also going to use Power Vacuum real quick. Power Vacuum is a Gobblegum that increases drop rates for power-ups. So hopefully... Yeah, we're getting pretty good drops now. Oh, insta-kill.
See that? Textbook.
Anything else? There's a new ammo mod. New-ish ammo mod. It's fucking, what was it? It's Fireworks from BO3, which is a ammo mod that I kind of wish was just in BO6. When I talk about this game, you're gonna hear a lot of me just saying, yeah, there's this new thing in the game that's from a previous game that I wish was in this game, or that I wish was in BO6. A lot of what this game offers is just stuff that I wish was in BO6, and it's really sad. Like, if they're doing one final update for BO6, and it's gonna be this, it's like, what, the Season 6 update, right? It's just kind of like, can y'all, like, backport some stuff, you know? Like, maybe, you know, get rid of Tac Sprint, maybe bring Cursed Mode in, like, stuff like that, you know? We haven't even talked about Cursed Mode yet. We'll talk about Cursed Mode just a little later, because I don't really have a place for to talk about it right now. The ray gun is, I think, buffed in this game compared to 6. Although I didn't really use the ray gun that much in 6. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna pap the ray gun. I think that's a pretty good shout. I'm also gonna use Flavor Hexed, I think. Flavor Hexed. What am I gonna get? Perkaholic! I'll use that. Okay. So Flavor Hexed is a Gobblegum that gives you a random Gobblegum, and I just kind of casually got Perkaholic. You wonder why I'm just kind of using Gobblegums willy-nilly right now? It's because they give you a bunch of free Gobblegums for the beta that do not carry over to the full game. So it was kind of just like, you know, why not just use the fucking beta Gobblegums? Because, I mean, there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. Speaking of Tac Sprint isn't completely gone. I think there's going to be, when the game comes out, there's going to be a major stamina up augment that re-enables Tac Sprint. Now, I think I've seen people use Tac Sprint in the multiplayer side of the beta, and Tac Sprint is greatly buffed. Like, it gives you a pretty damn good boost to speed comparatively. Like, they made standard sprint speeds in this game faster than standard sprint speeds in BO6. And then balanced it in a way where Tac Sprint also is just way better. But I'm still not going to ever use Tac Sprint, because Tac Sprint... like, when I talk about... Remember what I was talking about earlier about how fluid this game feels? A lot of that is because there is no Tac Sprint in the game. I don't have to press shift another time to go for to get the max speed anymore. I can just kind of run around and not really have to deal with, oh, when's my next Tac Speed burst gonna be off cooldown or whatever the fuck. I can now just play the fucking game without having to worry about sprint speed of all fucking things. Round 15 is hit, and the thing that I wanted to talk about has not spawned. There's a new boss enemy that's probably going to spawn in this round if I had to guess. And he's a pretty cool enemy. I kind of hate him, but he's a pretty cool enemy. We'll see if he spawns here, but... Come on. Where are you? Unless there's a fucking Ravage around. Nope, that sounds like him. This guy, he's a big bear, and he goes down really quickly with a ray gun. At least for right now, he goes down pretty quickly with a ray gun. Later, his health scales so much with the round number. Like, it is like the most insane health scaling I think I've ever seen in a single enemy in Call of Duty Zombies ever. And I get he's supposed to be like a mini boss enemy or whatever. But like, especially to get like, the exfil system now is different. Where you now it spawns an HVT, which is a high value target, which is just like a buffed version of a mini boss. If you get the Zursa, that's what it's called, the bear is called the Zursa. If you get the Zursa and it's an HVT and it's already like around 50 or something, it's just kind of like you're putting in maybe almost a full ray gun mag into this guy, which is something that should not be a thing for like a standard enemy. Even with the normal Zursa, it still takes a majority of a fucking ray gun mag to kill the guy. We're gonna like stand here during this round, I think, and any guys who don't come over, I'm gonna just shoot. This is the new trap here. It's pretty much just it attracts enemies if you're standing close enough to it, which is pretty cool. Did I not get a ray gun? Or did I not get an X ammo? Oh no, he's right there. Yeah, there's like this like baby thing that like goes with the fucking music. He's kind of fucking creepy, I'll be real. Even though this game is pretty saturated, I'm still probably going to put a saturation filter on the video like I normally do. Mainly because the game... Call of Duty still has this issue where they are just kind of desaturated or not... Maybe it's like a combination of how bright the game is or something. I don't know, man. I don't have this issue when I play something like Black Ops 3. But this game I do. I don't know. Anything else? There's a thing later that I'll talk about. But now let's, I guess, talk about how everything is looking like, or looking up for the new game, or for BO6, or BO7, compared to BO6. BO7 looks like it's just BO6, but better. And when I know what BO6 was, BO6 looked like, and pretty much is, Cold War, but better. So, which is like fair, you're trying to one up on the previous game, obviously, that's kind of the point of sequels, is trying to one up the previous product, delivering an even better product. Oh, and the boy's back. Look how much this guy's health has scaled from last time. That's about double the amount of shots this time than it took last time. And that pretty much is how the scaling every time he shows up. It takes like double the amount each time until like maxes out at a certain point. But he's just annoying, man. I even talked about the fact that he does fucking... if he hits you, you have a bleed effect, which sucks. If he hits you again during that bleed effect, he does like double damage. And also he can summon bees that chase you. And when the bees hit you, I think they also have a bleed effect. Because it's like a sting or whatever. And it's like, dude. And then and also, if you combine that with how just insufferable the fucking, how just insufferable the guy is. Like how much health he has. It's just like, I have to use equipment still. Fuck, I completely forgot I need to use equipment. I also need to... There's dead drop. I use 4 to use that. Yeah. I'm just gonna spam my goblin guns for a bit. Respin cycle? Sure, we'll hit the box. Why not? We'll hit the box. What's gonna buy armor? Oh, wow. That's actually pretty damn good. I'm going to respin, though, because I want to use my respin cycle. Imagine if I got the ray gun Mark II there. That would have been pretty funny. I'm going to grab this stuff. That was getting a little too close for comfort. I think I have to use just one more Gobblegum. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just do that. Well, technically when I dead drop, I'll respin again, I guess. I'll respin. Hey, little guy. This is the slowest zombie I've ever seen. What the fuck? He didn't even die. Wait, no, he did die.
Long-term investment? Tell me it's not NFTs.
Did fucking David Mason from the Black Ops 2 campaign just talk about fucking NFTs in Call of Duty? I didn't even fucking respin. I'm so stupid. I don't even care what it is. I'm gonna respin. Boom.
Working on my job.
Complete all. I did not complete all, but you know. I'll take the extra XP, I guess. Alright, so now I guess I'm gonna talk about actually now talk about the fucking the shit I want to talk about, which is like what's different in this game compared to Black Ops 6. Not many things. The HUD is different, obviously, but there's also going to be HUD themes in when the game comes out. Oh, I need to use this grenade. And again. And again. And again. Did I not? I got one off, dude. Oh my god. Whatever, man. Yeah, there's HUD themes in the when the game comes out, and these HUD themes are going to be based off of previous games, which kind of like I kind of wish there were just, you know, I wish Ashes of the Damned had like a Dark Ether-esque HUD because we're in the fucking Dark Ether now. But one of the new HUDs is going to be the Shadows of Evil HUD, which I think is, in my opinion, the best zombies HUD that they have ever made. And then they also says something about, like, recoloring. Oh my god. So, yeah, this is something about recoloring that is, like... I don't even know, man. Recoloring, like, the HUD elements or something? They only briefly even, like, talked about it in the fucking, like, blog post or whatever. And it's like... Imagine if you could recolor the fucking Shadows of Evil HUD to be, like, fucking... Dark Ether purple. I think that'd be a really fucking... Just like a really good HUD in general for the game. We just reached 30,000 points. I am going to pap the ray gun again. What else is in the new game? Survival mode, which is what we're currently playing. Which is kind of like... There's going to be the big Ashes of the Damned map, which is like a big experience or whatever. With the portable fucking... It's like, it has the portable... What the fuck are you doing? It has the portable Pack-a-Punch machine, which is pretty cool. What else does it have? It's a huge fucking map. Like, if you look at this map, this is just the farm area of the map. And there's like 5 other areas of the map. And with those 5 other areas, it seems like at least they're going to be doing a lot of... What the fuck? Oh. Did I not get a fucking max ammo? I mean, I didn't need one, but... That shit's really strange. So there's gonna be... So they're gonna be... Every time they release new maps, they're gonna be splitting off some of the new map and turning it into a survival map. Like a small area like this. And Sorry, I keep getting hit by zombies and it's like fucking distracting me. This is the Call of Duty Zombies is a very distracting game to commentate over. I swear to God, like, it's very distracting. So they have survival mode, which is little areas of the map. Yeah, I've said it like 5 times now. And that's how they're gonna be kind of filling in maps this year. It looks like. I mean, there's also gonna be like the big maps that they turn into survival maps. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about survival map, which is like just small map. But then they also have Dead Ops Arcade coming back from Cold War, which came back from Black Ops 3, which came back from Black Ops 1. We love Dead Ops Arcade. Dead Ops Arcade is a very fun game mode that I don't think many people are. I don't think anybody should be upset by Dead Ops Arcade returning. There's people who are like rage baiting on Twitter, being like, "It's all just nostalgia bait. It's all just nostalgia bait. They're gonna bring back everything and call it new." It's like, if you're bringing back old stuff, calling it new, I don't think that works when it's literally called Dead Ops Arcade 4. It's not like they're calling it Dead Ops Arcade, you know? Like Dead Ops Arcade without the number. But it looks fun. It has like so when Dead Ops Arcade 1 was kind of based off assets from Black Ops 1, and then Dead Ops Arcade 3 or Dead Ops Arcade 2 was based off BO3 assets, they did something different with Dead Ops Arcade 3, which was in Cold War, where they kind of based it off of Black Ops 4 stuff. And then what's looking like is this game's Dead Ops Arcade 4, is kind of being based off both Cold War and Black Ops 6 in like a strange way. Where there's like areas of the game, areas inside Dead Ops Arcade that are based off of like maps and multiplayer. Oh, that's a second Zersa. Oh my, that guy scared the fuck out of me. But yeah, they're doing that. They're like basing it off of Cold War stuff, which is very nice. I do enjoy that a lot. Where it kind of feels like there is a sense of they're remembering the past, but not in a way where it feels like they're just rehashing it. It's like they're bringing stuff in from Cold War and Black Ops 6, but turning it into Dead Ops Arcade, so it's different still. And maybe depending on like the type of person you are, is either a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, because then the game has more content. Speaking of more content, there was a leak for this game a little while ago now that basically very heavily hinted that this game might receive like the most amount of post-launch content in Call of Duty history, which is very impressive considering Modern Warfare 3 2023 had an insane amount of post-launch content. So much so that it made me actually play a Modern Warfare game for once. A Modern Warfare multiplayer for once. And it was all pretty intriguing. I actually really enjoyed it. But this game seems like it's going to be doing something similar, where it has like a shitload of post-launch content. Very good thing. I think when a game is released nowadays and is like very live service-esque, you need to be delivering on a shitload of content to make it actually work, rather than doing what Black Ops 6 did and kind of just shitting out scraps for about a year. And like zombies get a content update, but it's like a single map with nothing new. It's like a single map where you just, there's no really new mechanics on the map. It's just kind of like, oh, there's a new boss enemy that's quote unquote new. It's actually just from an old game or rehash from Cold War. So who knows? Who knows really? I got really sick of Black Ops 6's fucking content cycle incredibly quickly. When the Tomb came out, I was like, okay, man. We are literally just reusing assets and calling it new now. feel like the tomb using the ice staff immediately after getting... What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that noise? Did y'all hear that? What the fuck? Sorry. There we go. There's that challenge done. Rehashing on old stuff and calling it new is not my jam. But I guess it means that there's more content or whatever. And if like all the rumors are true about Black Ops 7 being the main game and Activision to kind of force Black Ops 6 into existence, then it's kind of just like, well, I'm not fucking surprised that they reused so much content in Black Ops 6 if all their effort was going into this game instead. Maybe you see the fucking issue with fucking Activision management at this point. Ow! Did I just take damage from fucking mantling? What the fuck is that all about? But fucking... Yeah, Black Ops 6 frustrated me to my fucking core, dude. It just felt like every content update we got for Black Ops 6 was like it was not content update, it was quote-unquote content update. Or it was I don't think there was I think besides the Mr. Peaks augment at the very end, and I think the Shadow Rift augment when the game launched, there is every single newly added fucking ammo mod and fucking... I don't know, Lightman was new, I think. But like every single brand new field upgrade, quote unquote, was just one from Cold War that they drip fed throughout the entire fucking life cycle of the game. And it's like at that point, why not just launch the game with all the fucking Cold War content? But no, you can't do that because then they can't fucking update the game enough, I guess. And so I'm really happy to see that while Black Ops 7 is not launching with all the Black Ops 6 content, it will be getting those ammo mods and field upgrades from Black Ops 6 in the Season 1 update, not being drip fed to us throughout the entire game lifecycle, which is awesome. Very fun. And also, you'll see at the very bottom that there's a lot of perks in this game, and that's because 11 of the 12 perks in this game come from Black Ops 6 as well, and I'm honestly happy about that, because with Black Ops 6, oh my god, when the Tomb added fucking death perception as its new perk, I thought it was over, Chief. Like, I was like, dude, are we running out of fucking content already? Like, Voltrade came back, hallelujah. And then they did double tap. So they did Voltrade and double tap, two perks that people wanted to come back for so long. And in the middle, you do death perception? And of course, death perception, I think everybody knows this by now. Death perception was just because the Modern Warfare 3 MWZ engine is so similar to the Black Ops 6 engine. They were just kind of like, oh, what's a really easy perk that we can just port over code for? Oh, death perception. And all we have to do is just develop the new augments for it. That's what they did for death perception, which, you know, fair. If I was Treyarch, I would not want to care about BO6 as well. But I think it's all about the mindset, you know. Black Ops 6, we're starting off not fresh. Everything, all the hardships from Black Ops 6 have already happened, and they don't seem to be doing at least as much of the bullshit they've been doing with Black Ops 6. So all I can really hope is when the game launches and I have all my augments and I can actually reload a gun fucking for quick enough, besides this slow-ass, quote-unquote, speed cola shit that we get without the fucking classic formula augment. Did we ever talk about... I don't think anybody ever talks about this. They heavily nerfed speed cola, like starting in Cold War. It's actually insane. Anyways, this is all coming from my bullet point I have on my notepad called wasted potential, because that was Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6 was so much wasted potential. It had a really good launch and a really good like first season of content. And then they kind of gave up. It felt like I should not be talking about Black Ops 6 as much, because I'll definitely talk about it in my Black Ops 6 video. I'm just like, god damn, dude. Sorry, I just need to kill a bunch of fucking zombies here. How much longer will we be going? I don't know, actually. So I guess I think we'll not go on for too much longer. I think we'll probably exfil at 36. So I do want to talk about possibly the worst part of this beta. So back to talking about the beta and not Black Ops 6. It is that, I can't really show off too much right now. Hold on. So this is a fully leveled up and papped, SMG. It does like no damage. That was like an entire mag of this SMG to kill a single zombie on round 32. That is a triple packed SMG, by the way. Bullet weapons in this game don't do any fucking damage. Like, you have to use... The reason why I was really lucky to get the fucking ray gun out of the fucking trash can earlier was because I knew for a fact that I wasn't going to be able to use a standard weapon past round 30. So there's that, which is an insane blunder, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. They need to fucking do something about that. But another thing in this beta is... Or another thing mainly just, you know... Just like as in like a kind of a why. You've seen that there's been the Ravagers and the Zersa so far. On round 41 and over, fucking Doppelgas from Black Ops 6 starts spawning in as well. Which is not very fun. I don't like a Doppelgas. They are in Citadel Daymore and a lot of other maps, I think. I don't remember quite well. Because I haven't played BO6 in a good minute now. But fucking yeah. It's really fucking like the Doppelgaster back, and it's just another one of those things, whereas they brought back something from a previous game. And I was like, why can't everything in this game just be new? There's a fucking Zersa, by the way. This guy's... Bro, let me kill it! Cool. They dropped a purple thing. What a drop. Self-revive kit. Thank you, man. I can't even use that because I haven't gone down yet. And I'm saying yet because I definitely am going down eventually. I'm actually gonna buy tier 3 armor. There we go. But yeah, I feel like armor is a lot less durable in this game. Like it just breaks like way more often than BO6 the armor did. That could again just be like a fucking, I don't know. And if you thought the doppelganger from BO6 coming back was an issue. Did you hear that noise? I don't know what that fucking noise was. What the fuck? Why? Why did you hit me? Why? The fucking Uber Klaus from Black Ops 6 is also coming back. That was seen in a short little gameplay trailer released on like fucking TikTok or something. I don't fucking know. It's just like I don't know, man. Of course, I haven't played the game yet. I don't know how it's gonna be. It could be an Easter egg step, and I'm just complaining about nothing. And I'm gonna just, you know, be ignorant is bliss type attitude here, and just hope that's the case. And I just realized I had. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to talk about curse mode while on this pause screen and hope I'm not dead when I unpause. So that's another thing about fucking this game in BO6 is the fact that you're not on a local server anymore. I talk about that a lot throughout the old series. But is like, I kind of get it. I mean, I think all the textures have to be streamed in or in something. Not all the textures, but like the higher quality versions. And I'm just still kind of hoping eventually that we can just kind of have that be a toggle, you know? I don't care if my textures look shitty. Let me download all the textures or something. I don't fucking care. But anyways, that gives us situations like this, where if I unpause right now... we get situations like this. Where I had to fucking instantly press Frenzy Guard. Oh my god, I'm surprised I lived, honestly. Anyways, as I was saying, BO6 is launched. I was going to say this whenever I was talking about survival mode earlier. BO7 is also launching with cursed mode, which is essentially like the quote-unquote classic mode that we've been wanting for years now. And it sucks to have to wait until BO6 to get it when we could have just, you know, I just kind of wish, or BO7, sorry, to get it. When I just kind of wish it was in BO6, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I wonder how good this turret is. Oh, killed one. Wow, it's doing so good. But curse mode is essentially spawning with a starting pistol, like classic zombies. And you unlock relics or something to add more, like, limitations or whatever. Level 30, that's perfect, actually. Anyways, we're going to be doing this now. What's our guy going to be? Mardunk. Oh, Mardunk! Or Maldruck. It's actually, I thought it was Mardunk. It's Maldruck. Ah, the bees. The bees stung me. Oh, boy. I mean. Imagine if I didn't have the ray gun there and you saw how much damage standard bullet weapons did earlier. Imagine if I had to use the fucking SMG that I had to kill that guy. That would have been pretty bad. But that was Black Ops 7. I'll play more of it when the game comes out. I'm not feeling it right now. But I hope when the game comes out that I'm feeling it a little better. Multiplayer, I'll say the same thing I said at the beginning of the video. Multiplayer is fun. Zombies is really bare bones, and I hope the augment system adds more depth to it at launch. Anyways, I've been me. This has been a video. First video in a little bit. But yeah. That's been me. I'll see you in the next one, maybe.